Hello everyone, how is it going? Welcome back to the #1 rideshare YouTube channel in the entire world. This is the Rideshare Hub. I gotta start singing because my other co-hosts have been singing, so I gotta one-up them all. What's up everyone? Today we are talking about buying cars for Uber and Lyft. This is super important. I bought this car specifically for Uber and Lyft. I'll walk you through how I came to that. I'll share you my story in 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'll give some general advice on buying cars for Uber and Lyft, whether you should buy new, used, price range, whether you should do XL, standard, premium. I'm going over everything in today's video. Before I get into that, make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video from the Rideshare Hub. I share countless videos on Uber and Lyft almost every day, sometimes even twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day if I'm feeling a little extra spicy. Please, if you watch my videos, literally all I ask is that you give this video a thumbs up. Give my video a huge thumbs up. It helps YouTube know that I make good content because it's good feedback. And it just helps. That's literally all I do. I don't ask you to buy anything from me. I'm not selling you a product. Give this video a thumbs up. That's literally all I ask in exchange for watching my videos. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming by. I do appreciate it. Today we're talking about, yeah, I already told you. Let's dive right in. This is my car right here. Yeah, I can get out and show you guys really quickly because I do think it shows some good perspective. Don't have my stickers on right now because they are right there because I want to save the adhesive. So this is my car right here. There's no license plate here, so I can show the front of it. This is a 2011 Ford Escape, as you can see. It's an SUV technically, but it is like I would say a compact SUV. Back seats pretty spacey, I would say, for an Uber or a Lyft car. Probably one of the nicer cars that is still in you know, Uber X and Lyft standard. Wow, it's really dark. So I bought this car, so I'm gonna turn my car on. It's really loud, so 4-cylinder, guys, I know. Stop texting me. Let me film my video. Okay, so this car is, I bought this car for $5 grand, 5,000 bucks, 2011 Ford Escape, had 103,000 miles on it or something. And this, I would say, honestly, is a picture perfect car for Uber and Lyft. I would say, I honestly wouldn't mind buying a car that's like $3,000 for Uber and Lyft. That was like my minimum. And then my maximum, guys, was like $6 grand, probably, that I wanted to spend on a car for Uber and Lyft. Why do I go so low? Is because you want to get a car that's depreciated already. Depreciation is like insane. As you guys know, cars, maybe you guys don't know, maybe this isn't new for you guys, but cars depreciate in value a lot of money. They're the worst things to invest your money in. You know, if like you don't want to buy a $50,000 car, when you buy a car in the first couple years, the car's depreciating in half, really. I mean, if I go out and if you buy a $30,000 car for Uber and Lyft, I'm so off topic. Okay. The reason I go so low is for depreciation purposes. You know, it's an asset. Yes, you have 3 main costs when you drive an Uber and Lyft. 1 is depreciation, 2 is maintenance, and 3 is gas. Gas is really not that much of a cost. You know, depreciation and maintenance are probably usually higher. However, for me, since my car is since I bought it 5,000 bucks, I honestly can probably still resell this car for around 5,000 bucks. I did buy it on a lower end, so I got a good deal, and then I'm probably gonna try to buy it on a higher end, you know? I'm not gonna sell it to the first person who reaches out. I'm gonna, you know, people are gonna throw me $3,000 offers, $4,000 offers. I'd say, nope, 5, and that's final. So I didn't lose any money. I'm just all profiting. You wanna make sure you have the highest profit possible. So when your car is depreciating a lot, your profit margins get a lot smaller. So that's why I say if you buy a car that's over $10,000, if you buy a car that's over 20, I know some people do buy cars that's like 30 grand and up for Uber and Lyft. Your car's depreciating a lot because you are putting a lot of miles on it. So I think it's really, I don't know, I don't want to say dumb because I don't want to offend people, but who cares? It's dumb to buy an expensive car for Uber and Lyft. Unless, you know, you're doing like Lyft Lux premium packages and you only drive here and there, then that's maybe a little bit better. But if you're buying a $30,000 car driving Uber X, and you're, you know, if never under any circumstance buy a new car. Sorry, I got people walking by. It's a little awkward when you're filming and someone's walking right by you. I would never buy a new car for Uber and Lyft because, first of all, I wouldn't buy one in general unless I'm a gazillionaire. Millionaires drive used cars. Poor people drive new cars. It's backwards because, first of all, you know me, I don't believe in any financing, cash only. I don't own any credit cards. I don't own any, you know, I don't have any loans on cars. The only loan I do have is on my student loans, which should hopefully try to pay off in the next month or two. Keep you guys updated with that, depending on my income. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I have like 10 grand left on my student loans, I think. If you buy a car new, the depreciation values goes down low. I think you guys get the picture. If not, try to argue with me, convince me otherwise, you know? I'm super adamant about buying a really cheap car, but if you guys don't have a bunch of money, you don't ever need a $10,000 car. You don't ever need a $20,000 car. You can buy, the great thing with buying a cheap car is that you can buy a car for 3,000 bucks, you know, and then rather than buying a $20,000 car, making $300 payments, for the first year, pay yourself the payment that you were gonna make. That's $3,600 right there. Now, take your $3,000 car that you bought in cash, combine with that $3,600, sell your previous car for 3 grand, because you can still, you know, the resale value's not gonna drop much because it's already so depreciated. And then take that first year of payments that you paid yourself, now go out and buy a $6,000 car, and then you have 600 bucks left over. Then you work your way up. I hope this makes sense. Don't go into debt over a car. It's not worth it. You don't want to be stuck with a car payment. I've seen countless Uber and Lyft drivers, maybe this is one of you guys, who did make this mistake. I actually did make this mistake. I bought this car on a loan. It was a really dumb idea, even though it was only 5 grand. Luckily, I was able to pay it off. You guys know my story if you've been watching me for a while. I've seen tons of drivers buy $30,000 car, 2,000, you know, whatever year it is, whenever you're watching this right now. Oh, I bought a 2018 Prius, brand new, put 50,000 miles on it in the first year. Now the car is only worth 20 grand, 15 grand. I mean, cars drop in value like crazy. That's why you don't see, like, well, I guess multi-millionaires drive like supercars and stuff, but super rich people, like old rich people, they're driving like, they have the same car for like 10 years. They're really smart because you want to put your money where things appreciate, not depreciate. Again, I can talk about this for years. I don't want to bore you guys. Basically, my advice is buy used as cheap as possible. I think the smartest way is if you can buy like a used van that has 7 seats, so you can qualify for XL because the rates is almost double. Probably would not do Lyft Lux and Uber or Uber Black, Uber Select, because you're not gonna get that many ride requests. You just simply won't. Even if you're in the Hollywood Hills, you're not getting that many requests because people aren't ordering Lyft Lux, Uber Black, Uber Select. And you're gonna end up probably switching on to normal rides too and just losing money on that, on depreciation alone. So that's my spiel. Take it or leave it. Those are my thoughts. If you want to talk more about this, hop into the comment section and leave me your feedback, you know? I'm not an expert. This is just what I'm just sharing with you guys my thoughts. My thoughts on, look, it's not a bad car for $5 grand. A lot of you guys say, oh, you know, you have to buy a $20,000 car to, you know, I want a reliable car. This car hasn't broken down on me once. I had to fix, yes, I did have to fix my idle pulley and whatever, 2 other things. Cost me $500-600 bucks to fix. Had to replace 1 tire. I clean this car, maintain, you know, I do all my oil changes, all my tune-ups, tire rotations, everything. I've probably put in maybe 1 or 2 grand worth of maintenance on this car. Still, after all that, it's not like, you can get, what I'm trying to say is you can get a good used car. Cars nowadays, they're built to last. You buy a Honda Civic with 100,000 miles on it, you can drive that car until it hits 250, you know? Hondas and Toyotas, those things last to like 250,000 miles on it. So be smart. Don't buy a super expensive car. Don't go into debt for Uber. Yes, these are my stickers. I take them off and put them in here so that like the adhesive or whatever doesn't wear off. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being my passengers. If you are a passenger and you were one of my passengers, thank you for actually like watching my videos. If you're a driver, leave this video a thumbs up. If you drive for Uber and Lyft, it's really important that you do leave a thumbs up on my videos. That way you'll get more of my videos recommended to you. It helps me so much. Just a little tiny thumbs up helps me like incredibly. Again, I don't ask you to buy anything. All I ask you to do in exchange for watching my videos is leave a thumbs up. All right, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to y'all soon. Have a great day. Get out there, make some money, and drive safely. Later. Bye, guys.